The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Dallas Mavericks have their backs against the wall, down 3-0. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory? It's a must-win Game 4 against the Rockets. Round 1 of the NBA Playoffs continues.
Here it is, Game 4 of the Western Conference Quarterfinals. And the question on everyone's mind tonight, will this be a clean sweep? Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Washington and Lively down low. Max Christie is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Flag in at the 3 spot. And for Houston, inside Smith and Şengün. Amen Thompson out there with Tari Eason, and it's Durant in at the 3. Taking a look at Houston, this series has been exactly what they wanted. Nobody predicted this outcome.
Nobody at all. I mean, to be up 3-0 in the first round as the lower seed is truly amazing. They've been sensational and definitely want to close it out here at home.
Smith outside. Back to Durant.
Now, Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Kevin Durant, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first.
There are some superstars who just love to play the game and work on the craft. That is Kevin Durant in a nutshell.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
And here is Irving. Over Thompson. Irving finds Lively. Knocked loose. Now here's Eason. Pass to Thompson. Takes a 3. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson. Durant's got 5 now.
A nice rhythm jump shot for Kevin Durant. How many of those do you think he's taken in his lifetime?
Irving with it. Guarded by Smith. Irving, that's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Durant. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Here's Washington. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Eason up top, defended by Christie. Pass to Smith. Back to Eason. Houston working the ball around. 6 to shoot. Outside Durant. And again, it's Houston.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Durant's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Irving against Thompson. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
On defense, Houston. Right side, Irving. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Thompson. Again, Irving missing. The Rockets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Thompson's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. This many years into the game, and the Kyrie challenge is still puzzling. Coach said we'd actually prefer to see him shoot. At least our feet could be more set outside to contest. People forget how good of a shooter Kyrie can be. He continued and said, and threes are so hard to compete against, we want to try and limit those first. Back to you, BA.
Okay, thank you, Allie. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They trail by 9. Lively passes to Christie. And here's Washington. Pass to Irving. 5 to shoot. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty in how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
That free throw good from Irving.
I think one of the things you have to be in awe of is how creative and how elusive Kyrie Irving is to deal with when he's cooking offensively. This guy truly a remarkable talent.
Now here's Durant. 11 points in the game. Knocks it down from distance.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Has to flag. Lively. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Lively sense of timing for where that shot is coming off is so good, folks.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant. To the inside. And there's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist by Durant.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Outside Christie. Back to Irving. Thompson with a steal. On the break. Pass to Durant. The shot. Again. Houston.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's flag. Irving screen on Durant. Here's flag. Still no points. Clock at 6. From the baseline. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Yeah, Flag has a number of moves and shots to choose from in close. Already looking like a seasoned vet down there.
Pass to Smith. Here's Şengün. Thompson outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Lively with a screen on Easton. Here's Christie. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Derek Lively at such a young age, such a good screener, and then gets to open space and finishes. Everything you want from a young big.
Now here's Şengün. Pass to Thompson. Smith outside. Now here's Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 18 points for Durant.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Irving. He's got 5. Outside Christie. Irving looking it over. Into the lane. Shoots over Thompson. And again, it's Dallas.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. 7-point differential. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
8 for 8. He's on an absolute tear.
Pass the flag. Takes the 3. Smith with the rebound. Houston leading by 9. And there's the whistle. That goes on Max Christie. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Rockets, Steven Adams checked in for Smith, and Van Vliet is subbed in for Eason. Dallas also making some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Bagley comes in for Washington, and Williams is subbed in for Christie. Now here's Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Houston working the ball around. Durant for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Flag. Pass to Williams. And here is Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Over Van Vliet. Another one falls for Dallas.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Durant. Back to Van Vliet. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Boy, at his size, Fred VanVleet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Here's Irving. Thompson with the block. And they'll keep possession. Here's Gafford. Banked it in off the glass.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
VanVleet, the pass to Adams. Now Thompson. Durant for three. Counted from distance. Durant's got 23.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Irving against VanVleet. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 11 points.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Outside Durant. Back to VanVleet. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. VanVleet's gotten his second bucket.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Gafford with a screen on VanVleet. Left side Irving. Over VanVleet. Again, the Mavericks good for two more.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So for the Rockets, Finney-Smith checked in for Şengün. Okogie comes in for Durant, and it's Shepard in for Thompson. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Thompson comes in for Irving. The Rockets lead by 8. Here's Shepard. From 12 feet. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And Williams has got the ball here for Dallas. Pass to Bagley. And the layup is good off the glass.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Adams. Now here's VanVleet. Fires from deep. Drains the triple. VanVleet's got 7 points in the game.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Marshall outside. Pass to Bagley. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Bagley's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Williams against VanVleet. Good work there as it goes. He's got 9.
Woo, he's piping piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Bagley, a screen on Van Vliet. Williams passes to Gafford. Up top, Marshall. 5 on the clock. Over Adams. Marshall can't hit.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's Van Vliet. 9 points in the game. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Gafford. Thompson outside. 15 seconds left to play in the first. Count that bucket.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Najee Marshall. Daniel Gafford is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Williams, and it's Flagg in at the shooting guard position. Here's Shepard. No made baskets yet. Three-pointer off the mark. Marshall with it. Van Vliet covering. Marshall passes to Bagley. Nice ball movement by Dallas. Williams from long range. Pass to Flagg. Outside, Williams. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Houston leading by 7. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Dallas. To the middle. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Flagg's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pass to Shepard.
Now that's foul number 2, and he's got to avoid another this half if he wants to stay on the floor.
First team foul.
Van Vliet outside. Fires from the wing. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Flagg. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Steven Adams.
Team foul.
Dallas shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
Line for one.
And we talk about generational talents. Cooper Flagg's certainly on that list. He has a very high floor with a Hall of Fame ceiling.
Now here's Van Vliet. 9 points in the game. And And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Rockets, Fred VanVleet, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred VanVleet every year has improved. He's fearless. He's tough. There's nothing not to like.
He hits the second from the line.
There's so many things to love about Fred VanVleet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert it.
Pass to Adams. Here's Shepard. Here he goes. It's tipped.
You know, it almost looked like Flag baited him into taking that so he could swat it away.
Marshall left side. Back to Williams. And here's Bagley. Here's Flag. Guarded by VanVleet. Doubled by VanVleet. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Shepard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Rockets making a change here. Durant's checked in. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Dallas.
Once again, for your lunch crew.
And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 1. Adams a screen. 3-pointer. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Back to Marshall. Here's the 3. Adams grabs the miss. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
Irving, the pass to Bagley. Back to Irving. And the layup is good. Irving's got 15 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Durant. Pass to VanVleet. Back to Durant. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Williams on the wing. Shoots over Shepherd. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 4 points this quarter. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. Tries a 10-footer, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Pass to Williams. He tries for 3. The rebound by Shepherd. Houston has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Well, we've seen consistently that Fred Van Vliet can score on the interior, even if it's against size.
Irving with it. He's got 15. Irving a screen on Durant. Takes a 13-footer. Another one falls for Dallas.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Durant surveying the D. A strong finish from KD inside.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Adams. Eason comes in for Shepherd. And it's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. Dallas also making some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Bagley. And Christie subbed in for Williams. Mavericks trail by 6. Outside Christie. Washington outside. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Outside Irving. 4 on the clock. Over Thompson. Misses off the left iron. The Rockets lead by 6. Pass to Smith. His first shot coming late. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Christie. No points so far. Irving up top, defended by Thompson. Again, the miss by Dallas. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Back to Durant. Smith passes to Şengün. Now Eason. Over Irving. Second chance effort, and the layup by Durant. And now it's a 10-point Houston lead.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Irving against Thompson. From downtown, and Kyrie Irving good for 3. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3 ball.
Back to Thompson. Durant for three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Outside Irving. Pass to Marshall. Now here's Irving. Washington, a screen on Şengün. Got it. And it's now only a 5-point Houston lead.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Here's Durant. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. Christie against Eason. Washington outside. Irving for three. Offensive rebound. Lets the three fly. Lively passes to Marshall. Irving for three. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul. Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets.
In for Houston, number 30, Capella.
The Rockets lead by 5. Now Thompson, still no points. Pass to Durant, puts up a three. On target from range.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Washington outside. Eason against Christie. Now Irving. Washington outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Washington's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Thompson passes to Capella. Here's Eason. The three is up. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Eason inside, defended by Christie. Thompson scanning the floor. Capella screen on Irving. Down low. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson.
Mixing power with athletic ability, Capella has become a solid interior scoring option.
Lively against Capella. Here's Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Count it. Thompson's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Washington passes to Lively. Now here's Irving. Washington left side. Back to Irving. Shoots over Thompson. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Thompson. Here's Eason. Durant for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Durant's got 40 points.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Washington, a screen on Thompson. Thompson against Irving. Over Thompson. Another miss by Irving. Houston leading by 10. Thompson passes to Durant. Smith outside. Back to Durant. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively, now looking to close this thing out.
And here is Irving. 22 points for him. Washington, a screen on Thompson. Irving for three. The shot that time not on target. has been leading the charge for Houston. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we're playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we're playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Houston Rockets.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Neither is that. Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. Guys, a chance for them to close out the series.
Yep, that's right, Ernie. But these games are tough. I mean, those other guys, they're fighting for their lives out there.
Yeah, so you got to get on them early. Come out strong and dominate like I always did. Don't give them the slightest hope.
Well, I, for one, am hoping for a good game. Don't take the hope away from Shaq. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Mavericks trail by 13. KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Amen Thompson out there with Tari Eason, and it's Şengün in at the center position. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Irving up top, defended by Thompson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Amen Thompson.
Boy, how about the speed at which Kyrie Irving comes at you on the drive? This is why he's able to draw so many fouls.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Irving.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Outside Durant. Şengün in the post. Lively's there. And Şengün gets it to go.
And look at Şengün fighting for his shot. More than will to battle inside.
Outside Christie. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Flag, guarded by Durant. And there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
You know, Flag wasn't going to let that dunk chance pass him by.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Durant. Smith passes to Eason. And Şengün throw it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Lively. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Irving for three. Sinks it from distance. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Outside Eason. Back to Durant. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. Irving against Thompson. Over Irving. Thompson, no good. Mavericks trail by 10. Here's Flag. He's got 9. Outside Christie. That's to Lively. Here's Flag outside. It's hauled in by Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Durant against Lively. The shot off that time. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Now Irving. And here's Washington. Here's Flag. Lively with a screen on Smith. Here's Flag. Irving up top. Shoots over Thompson. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 29 points.
Kyrie Irving is lighting it up right now, just letting everybody see every aspect of skill to his game.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. Unloads from 13. 2 points. That one goes. And the Rockets lead by 10.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Outside Irving. There's 5 to shoot. Driving inside. Puts up the 8-footer. The Rockets pull it in.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Washington, a screen on Eason. Out to the right wing. Lively passes to Washington. Now here's Lively, defended by Şengün. Here's Flag. He's got 9. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Durant, pass to Eason. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Eason can't get it to go. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass the flag. Outside Irving. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
This guy is as difficult to cover as there is in the NBA. Kyrie Irving, the master at drawing contact.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Irving. Both free throws good from Irving. The Rockets lead by 8. Outside Eason. Pass to Durant. Kevin Durant unfazed by the D.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Right wing. Here's Flag, guarded by Durant. And that one's good. Flag's got 11 points.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Now here's Thompson. Outside Eason. Durant with a screen on Christie. Eason against Christie. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Şengün. Give him 8. Houston working the ball around. 5 to shoot. Left side Durant. The shot comes out. Mavericks trail by 8. Irving pass to Lively. Now here's Washington. Pass to Flag. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Outside Christie. Washington up top. Outside Irving. Clock is at 3. The 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Şengün. And here's Easton. He's guarded by Irving. And there's the foul. It's on Derek Lively. That's his first foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Steven Adams comes in for Smith. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Easton.
Fred VanVleet.
Şengün passes to Thompson. Here's VanVleet. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him.
Here's Flag. He's got 11. Pass to Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Irving's got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, terrific individual effort, almost single-handedly. This guy trying to keep them competitive.
And here's Şengün. Outside Durant. Now here's Şengün. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Bagley comes in for Washington. And Williams is subbed in for Christie. Up top, Thompson. Outside, Durant. Over Flag. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight. Here's Irving. 33 points for him. Pass to Flag. Bagley, a screen on Durant. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Yeah, Flag's going to make that play every time. Just a weak defensive effort.
Durant with it. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. VanVleet finds Durant. 18 feet out. Gafford grabs the miss. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up to the Dallas Mavericks. 8-point game. That's the Flag. Now Irving. Clock at 6. Off target from 3-point range. And here's Durant. Here's VanVleet. It's deflected. Williams looking around. Pass to Irving. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength is savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Houston making some changes. Green's checked in for Şengün. Finney-Smith comes in for Durant. And it's Shepard in for Amen Thompson. And Dallas also making a switch. Marshall's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
VanVleet, the pass to Adams. Here's Shepard. Williams defending. Back to Adams. Houston working the ball around. Adams with a screen on Bagley. Green for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Mavericks trail by 9. Outside Irving. Here's Bagley. And good. coming on the assist by Irving. Bagley's got 8 points.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Irving against Van Vliet. Outside, Green. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. Bagley sets a screen. Irving for 3. Connects from downtown. Irving's got 38 points.
You guys know it's pick your poison when you are trying to cover Kyrie out of the pick and roll.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Shepard. Let's go with a 3. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
Tate's checked in for Green. There's 1:26 left in the third. Van Vliet against Irving. Launches a 3. The Rockets pull it in. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Uses the glass on the layup. Adams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Now here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Adams with a screen on Williams. To the inside. That's good from Adams on the assist by Shepard. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I don't care if the defense is contesting. Steven Adams is a brute who can score against the best defensive presence in the league.
Now here's Irving. He's got 38. Drops in the 3.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Houston leading by 4. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Four seconds left. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Kyrie Irving. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
For your Rockets, Van Vliet, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Houston making a change here. Both free throws good from Van Vliet. 1 second left. That shot no good. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Houston leading by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Flag. Marvin Bagley is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Williams in at the 1. Now here's Van Vliet. Right side, Finney Smith. Houston working the ball around. Clock at 4. Here's Shepard. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. You may be a little overeager.
Williams passes to Gafford. Here's Flag. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
What a pretty pass by Daniel Gafford. This guy isn't just a rim pressure guy. He can do a lot of things.
Van Vliet outside. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Şengün. Fires for 3. Van Vliet misses. Mavericks trail by 4. Outside, Williams. Now Bagley. Back to Williams. And it's good for 2.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Williams, shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Şengün. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Here's Shepard. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Boy, that's his second 3. First of this half, though.
And here's Gafford. And here's Flag outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Adams. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Just his first turnover of the night. He's been poised and he's been focused.
And Houston making a change here. Capella's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Martin's checked in. Mavericks trail by 4. Outside, Williams. Lets it go from deep. The Rockets pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Williams against Van Vliet. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Houston. And Dallas with a change here too. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Martin. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Mavericks trail by 7. Flag. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
And here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
Now here's Van Vliet. Outside Durant. Shakes him. Not going to go that time.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Outside Irving. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Shoots from 12. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
You are not going to find too many better in the mid-range than Kyrie Irving.
Right side Durant. Over flag. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Durant's got 49 in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Out left to the wing. And here's Flag outside. Capella with a rebound. The Rockets lead by 5. Here's Shepard. Pass to Şengün. Beyond the arc. Another bucket. Wow.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Irving with it. Bagley is screen on Van Vliet. Irving against Van Vliet. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Thompson, he's checked in for Shepard.
One shot.
And Houston has possession, leading by 5. Outside Durant. Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 11 in the second half. Here's Irving. Outside Bagley. Here's Flag. Pass to Irving. Solid defense from Van Vliet. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. 7-point differential. The 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
Irving, pass to Bagley. Here's Flag, guarded by Durant. Bagley is screen on Durant. There's 5 on the clock. They get it again. And yep, it's good.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Şengün. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
And he's good on the first of 3. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Eason comes in for Van Vliet. Dallas also making some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Bagley. Washington comes in for Marshall. And Max Christie subbed in for Williams. And the second free throw is good. And he makes all 3.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Now Lively. Pass to Irving. No good. Nice D from Thompson.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making...
Good! Another from three.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's Christie. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston leading by 13. Down low. Irving against Durant. Pass to Thompson. The three is up. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And here's Irving. And he hits it from 9 feet. Irving's got 48.
How about the athleticism? Kyrie stops on a dime, knocks it in. Some of the best breaks in the league.
Outside Durant. KD gets a step. The shot, no good. Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Flag. Here's Irving. No good off the back of the rim. Outside Eason. Pass to Thompson. Now Smith. He's guarded by Washington. Outside Durant. From behind the arc. The shot misses. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Pass to Irving. Washington, a screen on Thompson. Thompson against Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Washington. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Smith outside. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Mavericks trail by 11. Now here's Irving. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
Defense takes a pretty good shot at Lively. He uses his length to finish anyway.
Here's Şengün. Thompson outside. Oh, touches it off the glass.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Irving against Thompson. And yes, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Houston leading by 9. Outside Durant. Can't get the three. Dallas is shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Irving on the take and misses. Houston has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Durant fires. Oh, another one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Thompson against Irving. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter here. It's cleared away by Thompson. And the Rockets shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Rockets.
Man, they were in it again. What an avalanche.
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
Oh, just an incredible game. Nothing can slow him down. Irving against Thompson. Durant there for the rebound. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And got it! Another basket!
His offensive excellence continues to be on full display.
And he's now moved into second all-time for scoring in a playoff game. Kyrie! And he can't stop the run as that misses. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Durant. Yes! Using that window!
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now, time for our player of the game, Kevin Durant.